Hello and welcome to my channel. So I've just got back from filming a little interview for BBC Radio Merseyside about what I do with growing food for people in need. Just posted it on this page, so if you haven't seen it yet, pop over after this video and have a little look. There is links on there of how you can help if you can afford to, and if you can all share it to your social medias like Facebook and that, it'd be much appreciated. Let's get it out there far and wide. Now moving on to the pigeons, I had an update yesterday that one of them 10 pigeons that are MIA actually returned home. So in one of the previous videos you'll see there was a blue-pied cock that was sat on the roof 3 streets away from me. Well, nearly 2 weeks later he's made it home. So that's a total of 4 out of 13. So there's only 9 missing in action. Hopefully now the weather's picked up a little bit, they might make their way home. They could be sat in someone's loft, they could be gone in with the ferals, and the worst case scenario, they could have been scattered everywhere by the hawks. So I've got about 17 young ones hatched out up to now, and I'm going to see if the first hatched out is ready for ringing. I don't think they're that far off. It could be today, could be tomorrow. Hopefully I've not missed it. But yeah, I'm going to check if they're ready for ringing. Now I've got one of these ring collectors, obviously most of you already seen them. These are really handy, keeps them all in order as well, so we'll go and have a little look at them and see how far off they are at ringing. So I'm trying out this new wide angle lens, so I've not used it before on this DJI Osmo Pocket 3, so we're going to see how that gets on. But yeah, so open this box with the first one's hatched, put the rings down here, and I'm going to have a little look. I think they're well ready. Come on, you move off. You move off. She's not going to move off. Come on. We'll go. Stay there. I think they're well ready for ringing. But we'll have a little look. So I'm going to pop yours down and we'll have a little look go. Yeah, so they're well ready for ringing. If not, they may be a bit tight, but I don't like leaving them on loose. So I did put these on a little bit too many on these. So we'll get the first ring numbers, which is number, alright girl, which is number 1 and number 2. And I'm going to try and get the angle of ringing these, so for anyone that's new to the sport, they can see how to ring it. So I always ring, and I have seen a lot of other people doing it in different ways, but I always ring on this leg, and the ring should always be upside down, because then you can read the ring when you're handling the pigeon ready for basketing. So the first 3 toes through first. That's a lovely tight fit, that, so it's not coming off that. And it's always difficult to get that toe through, but that's if you've left it this long. You've got to be careful you don't break the toe. But that ring will not come off now. That is solid. It will not slip the leg, which people have had rings slipped before. So that one's actually going to be I believe a check pied, because both pigeons are checks. Could be a blue, but both pigeons are checks, but it's got a lot of white on the front and it's got a lot of white in the wings, as you can see. This one I don't think has any white. We're going to get this ring on this one as well. I think that was the cockbird that I've just rung, presumably, and this is the hen. Just because this one's slightly smaller, doesn't always work out like that, because normally you can have a cock and a hen in the nest, or you can have 2 hens, 2 cocks. But yeah, that's the 2 young birds rung, number 1 and number 2. So I'll pop these back with mum now. She's looking very aggy at me. There's your baby's back. Alright, I'm gonna move you. Alright, to this way, because I don't want you trampling all over them. So you go in there, and I'll put these back there. There you go. Very protective, mum. That's the one. yeah, that's the first baby's rung. I'm going to go through and see if there's any others that are due for ringing. I think they were hatched on... I don't know without looking in the book when they were hatched. But yeah, I'm going to have a little look if there's any more due for ringing. We have got a pair in this box down here that's nowhere near ready, and a pair only just hatched. I think the next one that was hatched in this section was off the silver. So I'm going to have a little look now to see the size of this one. No. So for me, alright, I'd leave that another day or two. So it's not quite the same size. Legs aren't quite the same size. Some pigeons do have big feet. Now I could get a ring on this. I could easily get a ring on that, but then I risk slipping it off. So we'll leave that one till tomorrow, and we'll try it again tomorrow or the day after. Birds have been loving this aviary. So I'm going to go and check in this section now, which is the other breeding section at the minute, which will be the widow woodcock section. I'm going to go and check in there. Look what I've just spotted. If you can see it on the video, but there's a cat just poking its head by that shed. That's not what we want. So yeah, I'm going to have a little look in here, see if there's any that are due for ringing in this section. I'm not too sure if there is or not. I think these are a little bit later. No, I think these ones might actually be ready for ringing. Yeah, these are... I'll get a ring on these ones. But I'll check them. These are... I think these are a day or so behind. But I will check him. So this will be number 3. It is going on alright. A little bit easier to pull that toe. It's number 3. Sometimes the hen is a day. It's a day or so behind. See, I'm not confident with this ring going on so easy now. Show you why now. That can slip off. See? So that one won't get rung, and we'll come and ring that one in a day or so. That's the smaller chick. But let's have a look at the others. These ones I'm quite happy to do tomorrow or the day after. Again, look a little bit smaller feet. I'm pretty sure I have got another pair in here that might be sort of the right size now in this box up here, but they're a little bit small, so they're not getting done. I think you're on eggs. Let me have a little look at yous. Oh, sorry for all the up and down. Right. Listen, move off a minute. Yeah, these are ready. I do want to keep number 4 for that other one because that was number 3. So I want to try and keep him numeric. So this one will be number 5. Again, I think the hen might be a little bit... That one's gone okay. I think the hen might be a bit too small, but we'll have a look. Some of them I have to say have big feet. This will be number 6. Now, so I'm quite happy with that one. It's not coming over the knuckle as much, but yeah. So we'll leave them to it, but I've still got number 4 for that box down there. Been a bit of a nightmare because I didn't write all the pairs down, so I only done it yesterday. That's how I know there's birds need the ringing. Yeah, so these are the ones that are going to be going out soon. Give it another week or so in here and these can go out. These are the ones off Josh and off Jed. I will cut them down on food before they go out, but at the minute they're just enjoying good food. So talking about food, I'm going to show you what I'm feeding them at the minute. That's the stock pigeons, well, the breeders, and the other ones. They're just all getting this. Getting a mixture of Bamford's Top Flight breed and wean. So I'll put 3 of them in there. 3 of them in there, and then we're going to move this big jug. We have 1 jug of TK conditioner, which is fats. But I found this a good start for as a breeding mix as such. And then what I do with that then is 3 times a week they are getting Gem the Packs added on it, and once a week they're getting Breeding Vitality on it as well. So I've put 3 caps full. I'll give it a good mix together, and that is what I use. I really do rate this Gem the Packs. I've found that young'uns always look better when you're breeding. When you're racing, Gem the Packs is an amazing product, but something that I really do rate. Another product I use is the Matrix. So twice a week they're getting the Pickstone, and they get nearly a tub of Matrix. They do get normal grit as well. So what they get is a tub of Harkus Homoform. So they get that as well. So these are the things that they get 3 times a week, twice a week, sorry. And they have normal grit as well. So the days that I give them normal grit, I normally give them like a black mineral and stuff as well. So this is what they normally get. The pigeons go mad with it. When as soon as I put it in, they normally straight around it and they go mad for it. Come on. There you go. As soon as they start seeing that Matrix, that's it normally. And the Pickstones. They'll all come down for it now. It's amazing how the pigeons actually kind of know what they need when they've got young'uns and stuff, and for breeding, and they replenish all them bits that they need. Now, yeah, granted with the Matrix, they're going for the little small seeds and stuff. With the Homoform, they're not. They're going for the growths, like, but Pickstones, they love it all. So then I'll just top these hoppers up and check the water, and that'll be me for the day, literally. I don't scrimp on food at this stage breeding. It's a bit amazing, that must have come from the TK. But I don't scrimp on food like in this part of breeding. I put food in here twice a day, and I always leave a bit of barley on the bottom of the hopper just in case. Blue white flight driving the end, and the red driving his end. So their eggs were clear, and they're due to go back down. The same for this section now, but I actually gave them their Homoform yesterday, so they won't be getting Homoform, they'll just be getting the Pickstone and the Matrix. Didn't realise what day it was yesterday, and I gave them it early, and then I realised, oh, they had that the other day. So yeah, so I'll give them that, and then I'll feed the others as well. They've still got some of this morning's food. As you can see, they've still got some of the Homoform from yesterday, You've still got some of the picks down, so put the matrix there, put them to one side. But yeah, you've still got some of this now. That's not barley in this one, that's wheat. And we're going to do these ones in this section. Who've still got a bit in theirs as well, but just seed. Come on, come on then, come on. Just trying to get these used to me call. I'm not really bothered how much I'm feeding them at the minute. Feed them up, fill them with all the good stuff, and then cut them back down. Get them under purity for a couple of days, or about a week before I let them out. Just get them used to me, get them used to me call. Come on! They're not that hungry at the minute, but I don't want them stressed. I want them to, for this section to be their happy place, do you know what I mean? There's more chance they're going to home. We've still got one that's broken in. This roller thing will break in dead easy. We use that as a trapper. They don't really home. Saying that though, he did train them from a distance and they come back. But they probably just followed the races. Check the water. We've still got water from this morning. And I think these ones have still got plenty of water. I should be wearing my mask, but I've not. And I'm silly because now I'm going to need antihistamines and stuff to get me through today. But it is what it is, isn't it? So there's 5 young ones being rung. One to ring tomorrow, the next day, just depending because its feet are still a little bit too small. I'll take the rings back in the house. Let me just close this door. Rings come back in the house with me. And that's it with the birds for today. It doesn't take long to feed them, water them. It takes about an hour to clean them out. The shed does need sorting. Clip of this. It's a mess. Yeah, again, not such a long video, just a little bit of an update. Show the non-fanciers how to ring pigeons. So I don't know if I said earlier on in the description, you put the 3 toes in first, slide it over the knuckle, and then you gently ease the back toe through the ring. It might show it on the video properly. If you're struggling to get that back toe out, what I do is I put a little bit of saliva on my fingers, put it around the toe, and then I use like a quill off an old feather just to ease in between it, just to leverage it that little bit if you do leave it late. If you leave it really late, you can get a little bit of washing up liquid and do it like that. If you've not already watched the video I've put on before this one, please go over, give it a watch, check the links out in the video and post it and share it onto your social medias. It'd be much appreciated. We've got a big year ahead of us. We're getting more land and stuff, and obviously finding the time for the pigeons, the growing, and more charitable work like the food bank that we spoke about on that clip. So yeah, thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit that bell button, and I'll see you all soon.